Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think you'll have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy.
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. You guys, I'm glad that you came on in here, and I know you was waiting in the waters, way in the waters. But I had some guests coming over. My grandson showed up as soon as I got ready to hit that live button. So I had to spend some time with my grandson. He, I'm Nana, so I got to spend time with my grandson, y'all. I don't get to see him as much, and he brought me something to eat, and so I love seeing my grandson, my oldest grandson. And yeah, you guys, first of all, I want to give the shout out to Sanja Watts for being number 1. I think Margie was number 2, and Woke the God was number 3. Some of y'all came in here and was like, what? Yes, thank you for the birthday wishes. Everybody knows that that's what it is today. It is my birthday. It is my birthday. And things has been going my way today. I'm happy. God is good, ain't he? Oh my goodness. He said, of course I'm good. And you can't be tearing up everything. You done knocked everything down and out. And let me put this stuff back. Because this stuff right here is very important. Very, very, very. Man, now I'm missing something. I'm missing some stuff. I had it all figured out. I'm missing some stuff. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm missing. So I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for showing up, especially on my birthday. Y'all be like, thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. So you guys, even though that it's my birthday, some of you guys know that, we got missing family members that's, hold on. Hey, this is SP. Yeah,
Give my ticket to Ruby Turner because I think she was there before me.
Ruby.
Yeah.
Let me see. I already threw it in there, girl. You talking about Ruby. She was there before you, but she didn't say popcorn. She was there before Margie. She never did say popcorn.
Yeah, she said it. Right after Sonya did.
You say, yeah. Let me look at it again. Oh, gotcha. Well, she was there. So it's Sasha, Ruby. I'm sorry, Ruby. Ruby, and
Margie.
Margie. Then it was you. Let me see who else. Anybody else that came in and said it, I'll give it to them too. Because that when I make a mistake like that be on me. Miss Dee Dee said it. Diane, let me write this down. Miss Dee Dee and Diane Harris. I give it to everybody that's already came in and said it.
Okay.
C6. I do that when I make a mistake.
No problem. I'm gonna go back in the chat, SP.
Alright.
Alright.
Thank you for the correction. Okay. We got everybody in there. She said, I was third. Okay, I got everybody. Everybody get. On my birthday, everybody got a popcorn on my birthday. And I'm eating popcorn. I'm eating some fiddle faddle right now. But let me get these other three in here. Well, four actually. Cause Ruby didn't say nothing. She was just like, Ruby Turner. Y'all know I can't see. Y'all know good and well I cannot see. I got glasses and I need to get me some more glasses. Miss Dee Dee, we got you. We're going to say popcorn. And then we got Miss Dee Dee. We got Diane Harris. And then we got C6. C6 been coming through there. You know what? For some reason, she said, I know I was last, but you in there. Everybody's in there. When I make a mistake, or we just ain't gonna fight about it. But when I make a mistake, I just put everybody in there that came in and said it. And y'all had 25 minutes of it. If somebody came in and didn't say it, you know what? They just ain't listen. She said I was number 2 in. Girl, you need to speak up. See, but my mom say they gonna let me know. Cause once I put it in, guess what? I can't take it out. I'll be like, okay, 20 minutes of trying to find that ticket. I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, you guys, it is my birthday, and so I was telling my daughter I'm gonna do things my way today. And what I mean by that, I had a meeting I was supposed to go to at work. I called my boss. I was like, not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be able to. Matter of fact, I will not be at the meeting tomorrow. That's what I told her yesterday. It's my birthday, and me and my husband is on our way out of town. She was all cool with it, so I hope she don't. Sometimes some people get mad at you, if you don't come to the party or whatever. But you guys, I know we got a title today. Where is Tylor Casey? Because it's a young lady. She's 4142. Out of the Chicago area, came up missing. She went to the Bahamas for this yoga. She wanted to be this awesome yoga instructor. She spent 15 years practicing and getting to know all the yoga tips and their positions, and she wanted to better herself and bring something back to Chicago and know from the best. So she went to this place in the Bahamas, I can't say the name of it because it's one of those that it's got to roll off your tongue right way. Not with no R's or anything, but it's like Sandaler, Sandalea, whatever. I don't know. But anyway, it is in the Bahamas, the Royal Bahamas, you guys. But the mother, her name is Corletta. She's been very upset with the police down there, saying that they are not looking for this black woman, and they have been treated wrongly down there. They didn't even have flyers of her. They did not, let people know like it was gonna mess up their money. Oh, we just gonna keep on celebrating and thinking, making everybody think everything's okay, ain't nothing. But it was funny because I was roaming those YouTube streets a couple of days ago, and there was this other content creator. I don't know her name. She's not really like any particular high YouTuber, but I mean, she had a title, had some information. So of course, I'm gonna be a little nosy. So I went in her room. She's a brand new YouTuber. She didn't have a lot of subscribers, but I mean, she's doing her thing. She was doing her thing, and she was talking about this. And so I want to share with you what I heard out of her mouth. And she talked for like 2-3 hours. I don't know how many people were in there. It could have been some. I don't know. I didn't look at that. And usually I don't look at how many people. I don't think it was that many. But anyway, nevertheless, she's researching. You guys, I am getting so happy seeing all of you guys starting your new channels, getting out there, expressing yourself, letting people know you got something to talk about, or you got something to teach somebody, or you can be good at something. You can be good as an influencer or whatever they want to call you. They want to call it a blog, then it's a blogger, or you're an influencer. Okay, whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, you're going to have your ups and you're going to have your downs. You got to know how to have your ups when you want your ups. Hey, Pretty K, how you doing? I see you in the building. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? So Crystal said, I forgot to say it. Yes, you did. Anyway, you guys, she was saying that about a year, maybe I think it was like in 2019 or 17, there's other people that has came up missing going to that retreat. Yes, she said there's other people that has came up missing at that retreat where nobody's heard about them coming up missing. Anyway, not only that, what she said, like I said, you can learn something from everybody. That was, she also said, and if I can find out the name of the place, I'm going to look it up myself. It's the Chandelier or something. Let me try to find the name of it, because I got something to share with you guys. Yeah. So, Taylor came up missing June the 19th. So this is what it's saying about what's going on down there real quick. Let me share with you. So the Bahama police suspended a high-ranking officer that's involved in the search for the missing Chicago woman. Why did they suspend this high-ranking officer that's involved in the search? Now, what I'm thinking, they told me at the beginning, it had nothing to do with Taylor's case. It had something to do with, they got gangs down there, they got violence going down there, and the police, the chief of police down there wasn't doing anything. And maybe Carletta got them to look and see what's going on. So the Royal Bahama Police Force has announced the suspension of a high-ranking officer that's involved in the investigation into the disappearance of a Chicago woman. Tylor Casey, 41, was last seen June the 19th on Paradise Island. She was in the Bahamas for a yoga retreat. So the suspension of the chief superintendent officer in charge of the criminal investigation department, Michael Johnson. That's his name. And guess what? That's my ex brother-in-law name, Michael Johnson. Came late last week due to a concerning voice note circulating on social media. Authorities did not specify what was in the voice note. Hold on. I might just hit the nail on the head. Another officer, Chief Superintendent Antoine, will assume the responsibilities of officer in charge of the criminal investigation. So the suspension of a chief superintendent and officer in charge of the criminal investigation department, Michael Johnson, came last week due to a concerning voice note circulating on social media. Concerning a voice note circulating on social media, authorities did not specify what was in the voice note. We need to find out what was in the voice note. Okay, this comes after police in the Bahamas gave an update Monday on the recovery of Casey's phone. They revealed police had found it under 50 plus feet of water in the Bahamas, and the U.S. authorities have been unsuccessful in getting information from it. So the family of Tylor Casey calling on the FBI to help find Chicago's woman missing in the Bahamas. Police also said Monday that dogs picked up on a scent from the yoga tent during this search, but it ultimately did not lead to anything. So where she was staying at the tent, of course the dog's going to pick it up, scent from her, because she stayed there. But where did the dogs go from that tent? This is so shady. Hope she's found. Can't they pull her phone records? They're trying. They got the phone, even if too wet. Yes. Remember, they pulled some stuff from a camera, and it done went through a whole cycle or whatever. Remember? So Cassie's mother, or I'd say Casey, Taylor's mother traveled to the retreat after her daughter's disappearance, but said her visit was deeply unsettling. I just felt they didn't care. They didn't care at all, Carletta said. The family is calling on the FBI to step in, saying without their support, they may never know what happened to her. The video in the player above is from a previous report. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I want to. It's not going to let me show a video, and that's fine. Oh, that's what they're saying. Okay, so we're going to have to. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you for the happy birthday, and thank you for my birthday money yesterday. Because you know I sure used it. I sure did. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's see what else. So it's kind of, although her whereabouts remain unknown, on Tuesday, law enforcement in the Bahamas announced a break in a missing person case, saying they have located a cell phone belonging to the Chicago woman who disappeared nearly 3 weeks ago in the island country. Taylor, 41, vanished on June 19 in Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas, according to her family and the Royal Bahama Police Force. Taylor was last seen at the. That's what I wanted. I got it right here. Savanada. Okay.
Casey's mother, Colette Seymour, says she didn't see any missing person posters when she first arrived in Bahamas. She says that without the U.S. government support, they may never find her daughter.
Okay.
Arthritis pain?
Okay.
Say, not today. Tylenol 8-hour arthritis pain has 2 layers.
Stop. We don't know about Tylenol. Oh, wow. They got some Tylenol stuff now that you can rub on you. I just want you guys to know. I just seen it. It looked like it comes in a little toothpaste thing. Hey, LaKendra, how you doing? Okay, so anyway, the most recent police announcement search crew included a K9 unit tracked the scent to the waters. So, remember, we said earlier the dog picked up the scent at the tent. So here it says the most recent police announcement search crews included a K9 units tracked the scent to the water where they found Casey's cell phone in a journal. In a journal. Investigators reported they have been able to access its contents. In the update post on the police force X page on July the 2nd, they also said Casey's passport remained missing. Casey, who has been practicing yoga for 15 years, traveled to the Bahamas to attend the yoga retreat to fulfill her long-term goal of deepening her practice. Before Tylor went missing, she was eager to return to Chicago and share her newfound knowledge and experience with others, according to a release from her family. For more information, visit the Find Tylor Casey Facebook group. Okay, so they do have a Facebook group for her, and they're just trying to go to every social media. Thank you, LaKendra. She said, "Did I get that text?" I got a text here. Okay, let me look. Okay. I got a text. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, let me see. Okay, hold on. I got two texts here. The man who leaked a viral voice notes allegedly shot on Facebook Live. Girl, shut the front door. Hold on. See, I knew y'all go get some stuff real quick. Hold on. Y'all stop the press. Hold on. Call them in here. Tell them to like the video. Like the video. Man who leaked viral voice notes allegedly shot on Facebook Live. The whistleblower who leaked a series of voice notes that led to criminal investigation department head taking leave was allegedly shot while on Facebook Live. Oh my God. So the whistleblower who leaked a series of voice notes that led to criminal investigation department head chief superintendent of police Michael Johnson taking leave was allegedly shot while on Facebook Live late Monday night. Oh my God. The incident allegedly happened at a home in the United States. Shut the front door. Oh, Paula said the same thing. Paula said, I love it, SP. Shut the front door. So the man who goes by the name Sylvan's Metayer had hundreds of viewers when gunfire rang, forcing him to fall to the ground. In the background, you can hear what sounds like a child crying and an unidentified woman calling 911. Our news team reached out the Miami Police Department, which something I can't see that right there. Let me see. Said it had no report of any situation fitting the description. We were then directed to the Public Information Office at the City of Miami Police Department. After reviewing the video, they concluded it was not in the City of Miami. The police information officer added they could not tell what police department were the patches worn by the officers in the video. May Taylor Facebook page says he lives in Atlanta, Georgia, where we also reached out to the police department there. They say the name doesn't appear in any of their search results. I'm not understanding this. So May Taylor posted to Facebook earlier on Monday that he had a dream he would be shot. Hey Sharon, how you doing? The guy that leaked those voice notes got shot while he was on live recently. Okay. So before the alleged shooting, May Taylor was making disparaging comments about the senior branch of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. This incident came hours after police commissioner held a press conference on Monday where he revealed international support will help with the investigation into the CID and the internal transfer within the force. The CID is the chief. Michael Johnson has been put on leave with pay. Fernandez saying the matter will not disappear out the back door. The incident leaving many to questions to the integrity of the Royal Bahama Police Force. In his press conference Monday, the commissioner admitted the incident affects public trust and confidence within the force. Hold on. All posts tag Bahama News. Hold on. Former PM calls for commissioner inquire into CID. Hold on, that got to be it. We're gonna try to dig a little deeper. Former Prime Minister Dr. Hubert is calling on the Prime Minister to intervene and launch a commissioner of inquiry internal investigation into the Central Investigation Department. Okay, hold on.
Well, former Prime Minister Dr. Hubert is calling on the Prime Minister to intervene and launch a commission of inquiry amid an internal investigation into the Criminal Investigations Department. Last week, a man released voice notes prompting an investigation into the Criminal Investigations Department. Dr. Minnis says the inquiry should dig into the influence of gangs in communities and the involvement of gangs in illegal activities.
Today, I am calling on the direct involvement of the Prime Minister to invite the Governor General to appoint a commission of inquiry to make a diligent and full inquiry into the prevalence of criminal gangs in the Bahamas.
The police commissioner recently revealed internal transfers within the police force have already taken place. CID Chief Michael Johnson has been placed on leave with pay. The former Prime Minister says the inquiry should also look into the relationship between gang leaders and politicians. Dr. Minnis says he raised an alarm to gang violence while speaking in the House of Assembly back in May.
I said at that time that I would not call the names of such individuals who are involved in gangs because I fear for both my life and that of my families if I were to call such names. And now, after seeing what was demonstrated or shown on social media, you would see why I made such statement.
Oh my. Oh my. What the heck is going on there? All right, Soldier Girl. She said she been sick, but she been getting here when she been. What have you guys been thinking? They talking about gangs and they done suspended the chief police down there, and then the guy just got through saying that's the reason why he will not say nothing about no gang names is because of what they done came to the United States and shot this man while he was on live on Facebook, and they shot him, killed him. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I'm just gonna keep it real. Okay? This got to do with the young lady that's missing. Remember, we put the little piece of puzzle together. I told you, here's a little piece of a puzzle that nobody's been saying anything about. We found it. And it's not like, wow, we're just throwing people out there. We're just over here talking the truth. We're just over here telling the truth. And we're not making fun of the situation. But you got to know what you're dealing with. You can't just go half-willy going to go look for somebody or asking questions, because you might get yourself involved in something you don't want to get yourself involved. So you really need to know what you're talking about and not make certain comments because you never know who you're talking to. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, if you have the mannerism to say something negative, just keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut, because like I said, we're over here, we're just telling the truth. We're going to keep it clean, but we need to know, because I thought, and I'm just telling you this, you guys, I believe that the young lady she came over to my house looking for a car. Matter of fact, that same young lady called me yesterday and she said, I found another car. I really liked your car, though. I really wanted to buy your car, but I told you I would call you, and I found another car. And I said, good, well, congratulations. And she said, I really wanted your car, though. And I was like, oh, well, I'm hoping your car do well for you. I just can't take a loss like that. You know what I'm saying? She said, I understood. And she was just really nice or anything. And my husband got to hear the conversation. He was like, well, that sounds like a young lady. And I was like, okay, yeah, I know that. We know that. And, he was listening. He was like, yeah. So anyway, with the guy living, and I just got through talking to my home slice in the live, Miss Sanja Watts. Just got through talking to her. And I was telling her some stuff, and, we were talking about different states and things of that nature. But anyway, and the only reason why I was talking to her because it was my birthday. But, and I was like, hey, girl, I got a little bit of time. And I was telling her, we were talking about Atlanta. And so, if you know about Atlanta, and then you know about Atlanta. Everybody, we ain't got to say nothing but Atlanta, and you know what time it is, right? Okay? Okay. So, that's why I believe that not only, and thank you, Zan, and my homegirl Margie, she sent me something too. Let me go get Margie stuff, because Miss Margie sent me something. And, wow. Y'all should have told me that was coming. So, man girl, get out of here. What did Margie send me? Margie sent me something. Let me see what Margie sent me, because Margie be sending me stuff, too. She sent me something, so let's go to it. He didn't die? Good. Woke the God said he didn't die. All right. So the Bahama police chief involved in the probe of the missing Chicago yoga suspended over a voice note scandal. Okay. The Royal Bahama Police Force chief superintendent was placed on guardian leave. An investigation into several missing person cases. Oh, so see? Amid in an investigation into several missing person cases, including that of a Chicago woman who disappeared during a yoga retreat. Chief Super Michael Johnson, the officer in charge of the Force Criminal Investigation Department, agreed to a paid leave of absence on July the 5th after voice notes involving him unrelated to the searches began circulating on social media. The 5 leaked voice notes allegedly featured Johnson negotiating an arrangement for the police to drop an investigation into a gang leader who was killed in May. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Miss Margie. That's another piece of the puzzle. He was shot in the face, but he didn't die. So now we know why the chief of police done got put on leave. He's negotiating with the gang members to quit investigating certain cases because the gang may be paying him or whatever. He's, you know what I'm saying? Or he letting the drugs, he getting some money, whatever. Okay, so the officers later told reporters that the voice notes had raised serious concerns. Hold on. It's 5 leaked voice notes. Allegedly, somebody recorded this chief police negotiating in arrangements for the police to drop an investigation into a gang leader who was killed in May. The officials later told reporters that the voice notes had raised serious concerns for the force and damaged its public image. The Royal Bahama Police Force has a proud history of service. Police Commissioner Clayton said, unfortunately, there may be instances where individuals fall short of our standards of integrity. This is painful, especially if found within senior ranks. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody is above the law. Tylor Casey, 41, disappeared on June the 20th. It's June the 19th, but probably they looked for her on the 20th. After traveling from her home in Chicago to the Savannadia yoga retreat in the Bahamas. He noted that the situation had impacted public trust and confidence in the police. The blow to the department comes as the Bahama police continues to investigate Hold on. I was looking at something. Hold on. Oh my God. The American woman who disappeared while attending the yoga retreat. There's some stuff going on there. Federal prosecutors are recommending a 28-year sentence for conspiracy to kill Sheila Vaughn West. The government also is seeking 5 years of supervised release, a $250,000 fine, and restitution. They were talking about some stuff. I had to return home without her. This is every mother's worst nightmare, she said in a statement after her trip. I felt an urgent need to return because without the U.S. government support, we may never find out what happened to my Tylor. She wants the FBI to take over the investigation, stating a dissatisfaction with the Bahamas search. The police department, not only, you guys, like I said, at first I was looking at, because they was making the concern be more like a black woman has came up missing and nobody cares. And then we find out it's more to it than just that. Because I was like, I mean, we know that, okay, if you don't know that out of every species, human species in the world, the most hated, come on, let's be honest, is black women. Isn't that something? Not Mexican, not Puerto Rican, not African, but the African American woman, black woman, is the most hated species in the world. Did y'all not know that? Y'all didn't know that? Like, what have we ever done to somebody? I ain't never done nothing. I'm gonna tell you right now. I help society. Okay? I'm an abduction. Not induction, but I'm an abduction. Like, like, I'm not a menace to society. I give. If somebody in need, I'll give. I mean, if I ain't scared, I'll give you a ride. If I'm scared, you ain't getting no ride. Because you'll do to me before I do to you. But see, I'm so scared to help you that I will hurt you. So I will always help anybody that asks me for help that I can help. I will help. It ain't nothing but to do it and just keep it going. You ain't got to thank me. Thank the Lord. Huh? Call it a good day. Say, thank you, Lord. It is something deep. And you know what? This is what we were talking about the other day. Like, you can go in an unfamiliar place and you might think you clicking with people, but they're not telling you that y'all think y'all believe in the same God. They believe in a different God than you. What everybody say, Lord, Lord, and God, God, is not on the same level, you guys. The Bible tells you that. They not. People be like, I'm a God-fearing person. I'm a God-fearing this. And I go to church every Sunday and I praise the Lord and I'm in the pulpit and this is how we do and all this other stuff. I look and I say, I don't say it to them, but I be like, and I don't compete or compare or nothing. But for me, the way that you act, ain't no way in the world my God would let me do that and think it was okay. So I know we don't serve the same God. I know we don't, but I don't say nothing. I just be like, oh, okay. Okay. But I can't sleep at night if I done did you wrong. I can't sleep at night. I might call you. Now, if you did me wrong, I'm sleeping very well. Because guess what? At the end of the day, God will handle that. And I don't wish nothing bad for you. I really don't. Thank you. Come on in, Just Z1. You are in the building. Soldier Girl Sharon. Y'all give a shout out to Just Z1. She is in happy. She said, happiness to me all the time. We givers and soft and strong. Exactly. And so when people say, yeah, God this, you really pay attention to all the things, how they act, how they talk. I'm not saying you can't cuss and not be still godly, but I mean, you gotta kind of, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes that is more of just trying to paint a picture for you. Like sometimes you be like, God dang, you know what I'm saying? You say that word like that, but you're not saying it like I'm cussing somebody out. You're really just, what is it? A adjective. It's an adjective. It's more of a description word instead of calling you a name. It more than a noun. You know what I'm saying? It's more like like describing instead of calling your name. Like a noun, like a dog, an animal, a building, a famous, like the president or something. Like when I say a dog, I'm saying the bee. Not like that. It's like when you say the B word. If you do, I don't. That's one word I haven't said that word in. Oh my goodness. But you know what? Some people be acting like that though. They do. And I be wanting to call them that, but you know what I mean? So it's a description word, like why you nagging or why you know what I mean? So anyway, she says, Lisa Calhoun says, the Bible said we will know them by their fruits. Okay? Come on now. Come on. And you will. You will know them. And you know what? And all the whole entire time, and this is why we read the book and we know what it said. Now I ain't telling you, last time I probably picked up the Bible last week, but anyway, nevertheless, I really haven't not been into it, but it's in my heart. That's a book, you know what I'm saying? But the words come to life. So everything that's in that book, you're going to start to see it come to light. I'm telling you guys, you're going to start seeing it. Y'all sit back and you watch and y'all be like, oh my God, oh, do you really, like, I am so surprised. Surprised about what? My grandmother told my mother, and I was right there. She said, I don't want to be in this world. She had a dream and she seen it for herself. I had a dream when I was a kid. I can tell you what it was. It was really weird. But I seen my cousins and we all lived in a cave. And then there was these, it almost like it was like not the Jetsons, but we lived in a cave. And I mean, we were all bunking all in the cave. And the police would be driving by on these little scooter things in the air. And they was shining these lights. And there was no lights in the city. And it was just, it looked like it was a movie or something. But if you were not in at a certain time, then, they would get you. And I don't know what they would do with you, but I'm just telling you, they would be looking for people. And then there were scavengers that be out there looking for food and things of that nature. And I don't believe it was more like it was just food. I believe that dream, I still tell you what the dream was. You're not going to be able to see it the way I see it in my eye, in my vision right now. Because like I said, that dream came to me more than once. And so it's stuck in my head. It's embedded in my head. But I can tell you about it. But there's no way I can visually let you know. But I'm just telling you guys. But it was worse than the Flintstones. It was more like almost like the movie that Will Smith was in when he was talking about the lost book. But I can't remember this show. But anyway, they were actually looking for people that believe in God. Like if you knew the word and you believed in God, and it almost like you didn't take the mark. If you didn't take the mark, they were looking for you to kill you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyway, that's what I've seen. Now, me being the age I am, I'm rocking my late 50s now, y'all. I'm in my late 50s now. I'm above 55, but less than 60, okay? So I'm right there in the middle, okay? A little bit more leaning to the left, okay? But I'm there. But here's the thing. So I don't believe it's going to happen because I was a younger person in my dream. But nevertheless, it symbolized something. Not saying exactly the way it was in my dream, but as in my dream, it is happening, but it's happening in this time. And I don't know. I mean, there's, somebody told me the other day that they think that we are in our present time now, and that there are different times, which is all in one, the past and the future, happening all at the same time. in different universes or something. And I was just listening to him, and I was like, wow. Okay, hey, this is SP. What's going on?
Hey, Miss SP, this is Mel. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for the birthday gift.
Hey, sorry I couldn't do more. Have you heard that this here yoga place out there is supposed to be some sort of a cult?
Yeah, I heard that. That's what we were going to look at. We were going to look into. They were saying that this place that she had went to, they got a lot of bad views about sexual misconduct, and it was a lot of them. Treat.
One woman, the mother was talking to some woman there, and the woman, they had told her to stop talking to her and don't talk to her, the mother. And, first she on the phone, however she was communicating with her, the woman was giving her some information, but they shut that down and told her what to say and whatever. I ain't never heard of a yoga class got so much privacy. I was like, wait a minute. And they say some guy supposedly had followed her to this location. And they showed him on a video or something, but he left because I don't think they let him in.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, it was a man. They said there was this man walking on the beach and walked up to her and was talking to her and told her that he was from Chicago.
Right.
And I don't know what his nationality was, but he was Caucasian looking color, He wasn't.
Yeah, he had on tennis shoes. He wasn't dressed for no beach.
Right.
So what if he followed her there?
I don't know, but I'm going to tell you something. When people, and I'm just saying, there ain't nothing wrong with people, when they go out of town, and they do this all the time. Sometimes they go out and get some strange, whatever.
Yeah.
Or they get some unknown, unknown territories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they can, whatever. But you know what I'm saying. So, but with this guy getting shot in the face on Facebook, and he's from Atlanta, I guarantee you, it and everything ties together. Everything is tying together, and it will. And that's one thing that they're not seeing on these news. You ain't heard nothing about the gender or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's forbidden territory. I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't forbidden territory to me. Not because I'm for it or I'm against it or whatever. It is not forbidden for me because I want to know the truth. Don't come telling me no lie or anything, because I'm looking. Even in the United States, I'm looking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I need to know, like, if I walked up to somebody, I need to know what I need to be looking for. Tell me the truth.
Yeah, don't lie, because they figure, well, we better not say this because they won't.
So, like I said before, I believe not only because they're not looking for her because she's a black woman, because in all reality, they're not telling us everything.
Right.
We had to find out for ourselves.
Yeah, because someone was saying this morning that her mother had told them she's trans or what have you. I don't know if she feared they won't look for her.
And that's why I think they're not looking for it. But that might be the reason why she's in trouble.
Right, because they say, I don't know, that this is just hearsay from other people on there, that some guy asked her about that. And so I don't know how they heard this conversation or what have you, but she may have misrepresented herself, and this ended up costing her possibly her life. And I said, oh, gosh, I hope not. But when you're missing this long, like there's no such thing as a missing person, unless you have Alzheimer's or, dementia or something, or a baby or something, or you just really lost. You're in the city, you don't know where you're going. And like I said, click on your location about where you at or, whatever, because that's not good. People can follow you all over the place.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what's going on.
You know what, Miss Valerie? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me share something with you.
Okay.
the new social media can destroy your reputation of a person
Oh yeah.
really, really quick. The funny thing about the United States, let's get into just a little bit of conversation. P. Diddy, for example. P. Diddy is this billionaire, right?
Right.
And to destroy his reputation, they're saying this. Now, I'm not saying none of that is true. But the number one thing that they keep throwing out there in the community, in the world, is he's gay. He's bisexual. He does all of this nasty stuff or whatever. That's what they say. He kissing the boy and he's banging the men, and you gotta be P. Diddy and T.D. Jakes and all. I mean, you put your name with his name, you can pretty much believe. I seen a video the other day where Eminem was doing an interview, and the guy said you was kissing P. Diddy, and Eminem got up and they wanted to fight, and when they got ready to sit down, Eminem said, "Why you want to bring that up, man?" He didn't deny it. He said, "Why you want to bring that up?"
Yeah, that's the wrong response there.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we do know that this is happening with P. Diddy. Like, he goes both ways. He like women, but he like the men too. But here's the thing. The thing about it is, it is so common in the United States. Who cares if he gay or he like men or he like women? Who care? The only ones that should care be like me, for example. I care a little bit. Not that much, because I am a married woman. But if I was a single young woman, now P. Diddy is pretty much my age, but he ain't liking older women. But what I'm saying is, he ain't like an older man either. He like them young men. But what I'm saying is, it's not. I mean, for them to make all of these comments about him, it's not it's not a funny. I mean, so what? Who you screwing? So what? It's very well we know now. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Why deny it? Why act like you don't or whatever? I mean, it's your problem, or that's your venture. If that's what you want to do, it doesn't matter to me. Like, P. Diddy do make some good music every now and then. That's what I like. Now, him, if he screwed Eminem, he screwed Eminem. If he screwed Jay-Z, he screwed Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? The only one should be worried about that is Cassie and Beyonce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that man really thinks bad of him in that video of him dragging Cassie out that hotel and stuff. I said, wow. I said, no. I said, well, why haven't he? I think is, why haven't he been picked up for charge yet?
Good, because Cassie took that money. Cassie can't do nothing to him about that.
No. And they say she signed, like I said, the federal government, that'll go out the window. If they get her to testify, they want her to testify, she's got to testify. And that's it's not disclosed, that's out the window. So she wouldn't be violating it because the federal is the one that we prosecute.
Well, yeah. But what I'm saying is, I think Taylor, and like Sharon is saying, Taylor, I think when they found out that, she is he, or the pronouns is not what they thought they were, it became difficult. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, what are we looking for? Well, did she get into a situation she couldn't handle?
And I don't think they wanted the community, I don't think they wanted the world to know that she has pronouns.
Yeah, because there's been some of the flyers out there have been taken down. They found a lot of them in the alley or somewhere behind something else. It wasn't somewhere they were supposed to put them up at. I said, that's what happens in these different countries and states and stuff. You can go and put them all up and down. Hey, then you got some picky-loo or somebody that might be involved and snatching it down. Because they say that the police or someone did good with the mother, and they've been communicating good. And the mother said, no, that's not true. I was like, wow. I guess they figured she wouldn't
What do you think? Do you think that somebody could have took her and they're asking for a reward?
Probably most likely not. I don't believe so. Because, I mean, you're looking at a woman. She's not a man. Because, see, a man is going to, he'll fight you. He got strength. But this is a female, and so she's muscular. You know, she has she stayed in shape or whatever. She's in shape. But I don't think anybody would take her.
No, her pronouns are she, but she was born a man.
Oh, she was born a man. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, it's even more confusing.
Yeah, get it. Come on, get it right, Valerie.
Yeah, then you just hear me say it. It's worse.
You ain't been listening to what we've been saying. We're not gonna lie over here.
Yes, I have. I have been listening.
We're not gonna lie over here. We're just gonna tell it like a TI is.
Oh, yeah, you are. And that's music when I got crust already. Because, like I said, I thought that was a full-grown woman.
Oh yeah, she looks like it. I mean, yeah. I mean, we was all like, what? And matter of fact, I was talking to Margie on the phone, and I said, Margie, I heard what I heard, and then I'm looking, and I'm like, no. That's why when we say pronouns, that means, yeah. When the pronoun is not straight, pronouns mean something done changed. Okay.
Okay, yeah, because remember the other day when I was on the phone, you said, didn't I think it was a woman? I said, yeah, it's a woman. You say, no. I said, oh, God. I put my glasses down. I said, oh, my word. I said, so if she's fooling a real female, us, who else would she fool? A man is not looking. They just look and glance the face and stuff, not glance the body. Adam's apple, we're taking eyes at now. So they're not really looking or expecting. This is a man I'm talking to, not a female. It's only so much unless you had surgery.
I thought you knew because the last time we was talking, you was telling us the story about the bus driver and he was liking this woman and I thought you knew. I thought you knew what we was talking about.
That was over 15 years ago, and I'm like, wow, they done got more advanced now because you look at something, you're thinking you're looking at it. Because I used to work over in Santa Monica, and that's the whole city over there. I'm like, somebody walking by, so when you get your hair done? I'm thinking it's a female, and I'm looking, I was like, wait a minute, because they're overdue. The female part, like, oh, girl, all women don't walk the stuff like this. I looked there, I wouldn't do where I got my hair done. I think about, you better watch that, baby, I called in, or you said, let them call me. I don't get on like that. I ain't no disrespectful, but don't be coming in my face. Disrespecting or asking me about my beauty tips. Find your own.
Yeah.
It's really sad. Hey, so they just don't know all this stuff is in life. I said, wow. But it's still time we can tell that these here people are becoming she's, and these she's, I think that's their lifestyle. They got judgment day just like I do.
Yeah.
It's just really big. Because, he would have been a nice looking guy. So you have a lot of that going on now.
Yeah.
I told Landon, I said, nah, we going to start on DNA, birth certificate. Hey, we don't have to dig roots and everything else. Hey, if they don't look like, nah, you better be very careful. They don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
So he's very selective. I was like, oh, Lord. But I just hope an individual be found. But right at this point, as long as she's or he's been missing, it's more likely than not that that person is no longer.
All right.
So your mother, you can call them or reach out with her cell phone off. So she may have, most people don't realize numbers and phones are messed us up. Because I don't know a number unless I pull it up on my cell phone. Remember, we used to have an address book or we memorize them. Now, fire department asks me, what's the phone number? Oh, wait, let me get my phone. That's bad. We don't remember anything too much anymore.
Right.
Okay, so, but that phone, they go through that phone, they may be able to find who our last contact was, or what location she was
Any
in.
phone numbers that she done called.
Oh,
But here's the thing. And Soldier Girl said, thank you for calling in, Miss Val. And your number is 7929904, and I got you a ticket in it. But here's the thing, Miss Val. even if they could, they're acting like they can't extract anything from the phone. And you know good as well as I know they can. They can extract who she talked to last. Did they call her? Did they call? How long the call was? Anybody on the island that she has contact with, or whatever. And but this chief of police got something to do with it. That they suspended.
I was thinking that he was shot, somebody was shot in the face. I said, you know what? What they're trying to hide or cover up? What's really going on?
Right.
Because that's awfully strange that they sell her off to, this gang or what's really going on with this case. Everybody damn stuff is over there. They don't go for this here alternative lifestyle or what have you. And they frown upon that. Wow.
Right.
She should have done her homework, or he should have done his homework before he moved, tripping off to come, because they could have done the femicide or whatever they've been trying to give some new name to. So, because I was wondering why was they reporting, like that, but now I got the picture now. Oh, wow.
Right.
Oh, well, okay, well, I'm going to get back in the chat.
All righty.
Hopefully they're fine. Okay, well, enjoy your day. All you guys.
All right. Bye-bye. So, yes, Miss Sharon, Terrell, I'm plugging up my phone because my phone was going dead, you guys. So, yes, that's the guy I was telling you that years ago he came up missing in the same retreat and nobody heard nothing about him. Sharon put his name out there. His name was Wesley Dove. I ain't got to look it up because I already, like I said, some people, when they're doing this, you get information from everybody, and then you're going to see that everybody, let me see who this is. What are you guys doing there? So that was the latest on there. I want to, let me see who called. I don't know who that was that called. 357, I don't know. Anywho's. Let me see. Let's see. I think we just already read all of that. Statement from the commissioner. In response to the recent circulation of voice notes involving, here is the news release. In response to the recent circulation of voice notes involving Chief Superintendent Michael Johnson, officer in charge of the Criminal Investigation Department, I want to assure the public that the Royal Bahama Police Force takes these allegations very seriously. We are committed to maintaining the highest standards of integrity and professionalism within our ranks. Chief Superintendent Michael Johnson has consented to proceedings on garden leave in the first instant. Can this blow up any? I am having problems here. The Royal Bahama Police Force remains dedicated to transparency, accountability, and the trust placed in us by the Bahama people. We will continue to provide updates as the investigation proceeds and ensure that appropriate actions are taken based on the findings. Thank you for your understanding and continued support. So, shoot, they got the FBI over there, and SP, his white guy, SP, I know he's a white guy. I know. That's why, when people say, they didn't look for him, and then say, well, Black Lives Matter. Well, all lives matter. Well, a white life matter too, and a baby life matter, and such. It's a whole different conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's like, here's the thing. Yes, he's a white guy, and I said that. He came up missing years and years and years way before Tylor. But at the same time, do we know that they look for him? Because we know good and well they're not looking for Tylor. The mama Coletta told us that she just bewildered that they didn't treat her right when she came to look for her daughter and get some information. She said they treated her not so well. Like, don't even talk about it. So you guys, I don't know. Even though that another person came up missing years and years and years, but I guarantee you, they didn't get treated like Coletta got treated. Coletta. I think her name is Coletta. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to leave you guys with something I just heard. So if you're in the building, you're going to hear it. I wanted to believe, and people ask me, what did I think about the Young Thug trial? And I told you all the time, I said, you know what? This judge needs to recuse himself. I really believe he was going to get recused. But I heard today he didn't get recused. He's going to be right there. That's what I heard today. Now, ain't nobody made it official, but I've been in school all day. So, if you hear before I even hear, but like I said, a little birdie told me this other judge that looked at the whole case and said he don't need to recuse himself, but he's going to be a witness to what was said in that ex parte room, and nobody else was there. They know they wrong. Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, number one, it is coercion. Coercion. Okay? Because you go call a witness in that swore, on the stand, swore. You got the prosecutor in there. You got two prosecutors in there. You got Miss Hilton. You got Miss Love. And then you got the sheriff. Then you got the deputy. You got all of them in there. And then you got little old. And I'm just being honest and I'm keeping it real. Coercion. Coercion. Then you got little bitty Kayla in there. Now I'm not saying, she ain't all that, but the way that she's on that YouTube and giggling and snickling, I don't think that she can. She was against the big dogs, you guys, and I'm telling you, she like a poodle, and then you got all these Great Danes and Doberman Pictures and pet bulls, and then you got Kayla, Chihuahua. And she go, If you look at the transcript, all she said is, I know. Oh, I don't know what you think. Anyway, I'm not talking down on the girl. She's an attorney. She knows way more than I know. I'm never talking down to her. But I'm saying she was out of her league right then. She's only been attorney for 7 years. And you've got these prosecutors, and you've got a whole bunch of them. See, what nobody in there But Woody's sitting there talking. And I'm going to tell you guys something before I get off here. You know, I was looking the other day. Woody got his own channel. And now he's on there. I guess they're going to find Woody a girlfriend. So they got this white background. And then you got Woody standing there. And the girl got to walk up to him. And he asked them questions like, come here, let me smell you. Your breath, where you from. And he looking at them. And they looking all sluggish. I say sluggish. And or ghetto. Or you know what I'm saying. Or they got some bodies on them though. Let me tell you right now. They got some bodies on them. They either built in the front or they got it going on. But you know what? These girls these days ain't wearing nothing. The less they wear, the better off they feel. That this leaves nothing to the imagination. You know what? If I was a man, and I'm just being honest with you, if I was a man, yeah, I'll look at it too. I would look because you want me to look because you think you hot. But I'm not looking like I want you because why would I want something that everybody else sees? Not only that, it must not be worth nothing. Why? You're not carrying it like it's worth anything. And it sure probably do look good or great. But I guarantee you. But see, God didn't make me no man. But that's what I'm saying. I would want me a woman that I know, that's for me. These men ain't made like that now. You know why? You know why the women are dressing like that now? Because they got a big problem. They are in competition with another man. And they are really coming through there. They know how to put on makeup better than you. They know how to tuck it and plump it up and cook better than you. And the things you won't do, they'll do it all day long and love it. So you're in competition now. So now the women's like, well, you know what? I'm going to show more. Because, see, the men can't do that. He can't show more. You know why? Because he don't have that. You know what? You got cotton up here in your bra and you got your pad in the back. And it do still look good. And then your makeup is looking right because they done got that perfect. And they do. So now these women are just really getting undressed. Like, I'm going to let you see my butt. And I'm going to let you see my tit. And I'm going to let you see my belly. And I'm going to let you see my back. And it was a time where if you seen anything above that knee, you was sent home from school, work, church, and everything. And better not let nobody see your shoulders. You remember when the president's wife, Obama's wife, had on this dress and she had this, it wasn't a spaghetti strap, but just maybe about an inch strap on her shoulders. In other countries, you see the same picture. They took a picture and they photoshopped this picture, and where she had these sleeves that went down to her elbows, and everybody was like, "What they do to the President Michelle Obama picture?" Because she didn't wear that kind of dress. Her dress had this little like a little spaghetti strap. They was like, "Oh no, she can't wear that in our country." But I'm going to tell you something. I understand why countries have it was sleeveless dress. And then they lost their minds. Exactly. They were mad about that sleeveless dress. They was upset. They was like, she's the president's wife and she's wearing a sleeveless dress? How dare she? And here's the thing. She's the president's wife. But you know what? When they showed her on their picture in their country, they had put her some sleeves on that dress. And I said, look at this. Same picture. Same picture. And they was like, they done doctored. They were going to get in trouble. But they was like, in our country, we don't let our women show their shoulders. She said, I can't find tight jeans. The man brought them all at the mall. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to tell you something. They're going to wear them better than you, girl. It is true. So now and I'm just saying, it's nothing wrong with getting your life right, getting staying straight. But I guarantee you, being straight is going to be very rare. It's coming. And, whether you married or not, still, you got to, you're going to go through some things. It doesn't matter. That's the Lord already told us. But I think that has to do with the end of time. It's going to be so bad. It's going to be just like back in the day where when the angels came into town and they was in the middle of the center of the town, and Lot came up on him and told him to come to his house, and he said, please don't sleep out here because they're gonna do some stuff to you. Come to my house. He was trying to protect these men. And so Lot took them to his home, and then the men went and surrounded Lot's home and told Lot, this is what they said. They said, this story is in the Bible, you guys. You don't believe me, you need to open it up and read it for yourself. But I'm just giving you a cliff note of what's going on. They told Lot, if you don't open that door, we're going to do to you worse than what we was going to do to them. And this was a whole pack of men. What was they going to do bad to the men? You know what they wanted to do with those men? You guys already know. What they wanted to gang bang. They all wanted a piece of these. And guess what? They was angels, you guys. And I believe, and this is just me, and I'm not saying that this, but if you read your Bible and you read it right, you can connect the dots and everything. Because when Abraham was sitting on the hill talking to the Lord, okay, the Lord said, let me go. The Lord was like, should I tell him what I'm finna go do? Then he went ahead and told Abraham, and he's like, I'm finna go see if Sodom and Gomorrah is like what everybody is saying. And I'm going to destroy it if it is. And then Abraham was like, don't do it. You're supposed to be God. If there was 100 people there that was good or right, would you still destroy it? And the Lord said, of course I would. He was like, okay. He was like, what about if there was 50? And he was like, of course I wouldn't. And he was like, what about 20? He was like, of course I would. He said, what about 10? He was like, okay, enough now. If there's 10 good people in the town, I won't destroy it. And off he went. He left. If there was 10 good people, 10. Count on your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you know it wasn't 10 in the whole town? That's the way it is now, you guys. Anyway, I'm finna get off here. And you guys think about what I said, because it's true, all right? I will see you guys Friday at 3 p.m. Central Time.